can see Just Flex TV. You know, see them are watching on 4K and not 3D. You know it good, you know. Girl, I watch you like cinema, watch you like cinema.
TikTok people no run come here. This one crowd. Imagine my sister send this girl from Canada. Nobody never beg her or nothing. And a matter of fact, me not beg. I'm very independent. I'm gonna say none of my siblings them out here are wear them shit. The way they something them all and derail and mash up and pop up. By the time I'm going to the ship and rock 2 times, them start to dismantle everything start pop up. You know, so the way me start going bad, and my sister call her at the same time, she have to send back my money we clear the barrel here. You know, so foreign people around with people, but never big or nothing. And she claims that she have some stuff up there that she can send down to her sibling them. And we must share it up. Share up what? Why she and her mama never keep it up there? I not beg people because I'm independent. And my sister work hard. Nobody, none of we never want none of this because we never beg her nothing. Disrespectful. What them take Jamaican people for? Them take off eat that people not help me make this go viral, please. And
yes, so blessings, my people. Blessings to each and every one. It's a checking of give you guys. You can call it Jamaica Morning News Roundup for January 3, 2023. First time over Just Flex TV. Press subscribe button, notification bell. Also, you never miss another update. For those going out in the street, working or hustling, just let the Almighty be praised because I Him and lengthen our days. We just have a kickstart where Mavis Bank farmer killed in $100 dispute. Another in police custody. One farmer is dead and another in police custody following a fight over $100 in Westphalia District Mavis Bank in St. Andrew on Monday morning. Right, my people, 100 Jamaican dollars can't even buy a juice. The dead man has been identified as 28-year-old Johnny Walker, otherwise called Teddy, a resident of the community. The other farmer is a 21-year-old. So police reported that on New Year's Eve night, Walker and the other farmer had a dispute over 100 Jamaican dollars while they gambled in Westphalia Square. This led to a fight which residents intervened and parted. The police say around 9:30 on Monday morning, Walker was coming from a shop and heading to his bush with his machete in his hand when he confronted the suspect along School Road in the community. Right, so it's like Walker just give up. Walker just tell himself, so right now, do or die. So an altercation again developed, which led to a fight. During the fight, Walker was stabbed several times in his torso. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. So police said the suspect, who was cut on his left hand and forehead, handed himself over to the Mavis Bank police station shortly after the incident. Right, my people. So 100 Jamaican dollars right now. Jano Star can't even pay your fare. And the man then really start. Moving on to where veteran DJ's son shot dead by soldiers. Yes, so Joel Anglin, who would have celebrated his 22nd birthday today, January 3, wanted to become a soldier, but ironically, he was killed just minutes into 2023 along Balcombe Drive in St. Andrew by members of the Jamaica Defense Force. Right, my people. Yes, so according to a report from the police corporate communications unit, Anglin was shot and killed by soldiers after he fired shots in the air in a gun salute on Balcombe Drive, which is in Olympic Gardens, about 12:27 a.m. on January 1. A SIG saw a handgun with 10 9mm rounds and 212 cartridges were also seized during the incident. The Independent Commission of Investigation is probing the incident. So Anglin was the son of dancer veteran Angel Dula, speaking to the news team, yesterday. So people on the outside are going to follow the report and believe what was said, that he was a gunman and he had guns. I see people telling JD thanks, and it's painful when I read those comments because it's not good to be judgmental. Remain neutral if anything, Angel Dula said. He was never charged or arrested and his name was never called up in any wrongdoings. He was not a gang member or a follower and his name was never in the books, the DJ also expressed. Right, my people start. So Angel Dula's right now saying son wasn't any gunman. Yes, my people. Yes, right. So trust me. The Angel Dula says son was in shots, had money in his pocket. So where would he have 2 guns? High-powered guns too. I'm not buying that story. So Angel Dula's now by the story, same son, got shot and killed just like that with guns. Right, so Angel Douglas, who currently lives in the US, said when he saw his daughter calling him after midnight on New Year's Day, he initially thought she was sending him good cheer. He also shared a haunting nightmare that he had just a day before. When my daughter called me and said, "Daddy, Noel dead," me did have to literally pinch myself to see if it was a dream, because believe it or not, just hours before my son was killed, I had a dream that I was shot by gunmen. The dream felt so real, I felt like death, he said. Right, my people, so the DJs right now have a real nightmare. Hours before, you know, you get the call say film son dead, but I hear me must get gunshot from gunmen. Your side. Trust me, star. So that I was shot by gunmen, the dream felt so real, it felt like death, he said. Angel Douglas expressed alarm at the 2021 murder toll, which nearly reached 1,500. He pleaded with the nation to live in unity. May I implore the youths them in the garrison, right, my people, yes, to not be drawn into the culture of gun toting, leaving gun alone, man. It's sickening now why our murder statistics must ISO every year and we barely have 3 million people, he asked. Right, my people, and that's a fact. Oh, Jamaica barely have 3 million people and we are kill off one another. So 2023, it a go rough and wickeder. Trust me, Uncle can just hope for the best and we just put out the prayers them, you know. Yeah, we just have to go rise up the prayer warrior them, Highland White Panda one. Yeah. Moving on, peeps, so we are Barber charged for double murder at a bar on Maxwell Avenue. So Barber has been charged for a double murder which took place at a bar on Maxwell Avenue in St. Andrew last month. He is 30-year-old Tajay Freeman, otherwise called Weng, of Golden Heights in Kingston 14. Right, to get more on that, you can just go over to the Jamaica Gleaner at google.com. Right, so a barber in him now just use him and you know a cut ear. Man, I use him and I kill people hard. You sight. So trust me, this man I got charged for a double murder. When you say double murder and a normal murder, that you know. Moving on again, peeps. Yes, start to our next update where police seized over 50 rounds of illegal ammunition in St. Andrew community. So 50 rounds of ammunition were yesterday seized by police during an operation on Ambrooklyn, St. Andrew. So reports from the Aperture police are that around 12:30 in the morning, police conducted an operation in the area. Well, you must know Ambrooklyn. Ambrooklyn, you know, they look before you reach Pavilion. That's in Hertfordshire. Well, you hear me from your youth are going around there, the old dirty chink them, they enough, you know. Dirty chink them pile up around that lane, you see. Yo, we just go move on, people. Where 5 sentient men have been arrested and charged after a gun and ammunition were allegedly found in a vehicle in which they were traveling on Spanish Town Road, Kingston 14 on December 22. So among them are Jamala Vernon, otherwise called Bobby or Andrew Blacks, 24-year-old lifeguard of Blue Wall, Rice Stubbs, otherwise called Dex, 30-year-old labourer of Staytown. The others are Roger Case, otherwise called Chubby, 26-year-old of Hollywood Staytown, Jason Denbor, otherwise called Chavis, 25-year-old labourer of Hollywood Staytown, and Alex McBean, 20-year-old labourer of Hollywood Staytown. They have been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and trafficking a prohibited weapon. So reports are that about 2:35 a.m. on December 22, the police were on patrol when the driver of a Toyota Mark X motor car was signaled to stop. He compelled and the vehicle was inspected, and a Glock pistol with a magazine affixed containing 6 rounds was found. Right, my people? Yes, and the 5 men got charged for that one weapon. Yes, right? Trust me, star. So, but anyway, peeps, we just going to move over now to our next update where PPPV operators prepare for full implementation of new Road Traffic Act. So, operators of public passengers vehicles are gearing up for the full implementation of the Road Traffic Act. The new act is set to take effect on February 1. So, Edgston Newman, president of the Transport Operator Development Sustainable Services, says operators are making every effort to clear outstanding traffic tickets. You know. Yes, but you see, while they clear outstanding traffic tickets, but while the operators do this, he said they will be taking their additional concerns to the government. So we are going to be ensuring that the environment in which we operate our business, considering that the thoroughfare, the roadways, is our office. Right, my people, and have to ensure that government set it right, he said. So transport operators have complained about several shortcomings in the road traffic system, including the lack of designated loading and offloading sites for taxis on some routes, which they say causes them unintentional intentionally run afoul of the law in their daily operations. Right, my people, hope the best for our taxi operators going into 2023. Right, and we just move on now to our next update where 5 Jamaicans make Rolling Stones controversial 200 list. Right, so 5 Jamaican singers have been featured on Rolling Stones 200 greatest singers of all time list. Jamaican artists Dennis Brown, Toots Hibbert, Bob Marley, Barrington Levy, and Luciana were all featured on that list. Right, my people, trust me, that's a good look. Right, so Dennis Brown, Toots Hibbert, Bob Marley, Barrington Levy, and Luciana. Just send me as a messenger. Fi teach the youths about roots and culture. Fi tell the youths them say remember Jah. That's all I a bingy. Aya. Yeah, yeah, my peeps, me done. Just share in the comment in the section below. Now do no more talking. Stay safe. And we out, without a doubt, the east, west, north, and the south. Up top.
And them for no side, Jamaicans representing for Just Blacks. Just Blacks tell them say prayer works. When the heathens are trying for you, once you die you hurt, the most I alert. If I'm them alone, them alone. Yeah man, Just Blacks, you don't know your success getting them upset, you know what I mean?